Hello everyone, myself Dr. Kumar. In this session, I will be discussing about call by value and call by reference. Definition. Parameter passing is the process of providing input values to functions in C++. Types of parameter passing, that is pass by value or call by value, pass by address or call by address, then pass by reference or call by reference. This is the three method we are following in a C++. The purpose is that determine how function parameters are passed and how they affect the original data. Call by value. Definition. A method where a copy of the argument value is passed to the function. Changes made to the parameter inside the function do not affect the original argument. General syntax is like this: void function name open bracket type parameters open close the bracket, write the function definition, function body of the function, and close it flower bracket. This is the general structure of a call function. Carefully observe this example program, because observing this slide is very important while explaining. Hash include iostream.h void modify value open bracket integer x, open the start, that is a flower bracket is open, x is equal to x plus 10 close the bracket. Here x is modified in the copy, the x is equal to x plus 10. Then call the void main integer num equal to 5, modify value of num. So see out value of a num after modifying value num. So end line, the output will be the 5 only, it doesn't change the value. 5 plus 10 at 10, it doesn't return the 10 value. Pass by value, a copy of object or an actual object is sent to the function and assigned to the object of a called function. That is a formal object. Both actual and formal copies of an object are stored at different memory locations. Hence, changes made in a formal object are not reflected to actual object. Write a program to swap values of a two program. So explanation is that num remains unchanged outside modified value because only a copy of num was modified. Advantages of call by value is that simplicity, easy to understand and use; safety, that is original data remain unchanged, avoiding the unintended side effect. Call by reference. Definition: a method where a reference to the original argument is passed to function. Change made to the parameter inside the function affect the original argument. General syntax of call by reference is like this: void function name open bracket type and enter ampersand parameters. You have to use this ampersand to reference open bracket, write the function body and close it. Example program we are writing: hash include iostream.h void modified value open bracket integer ampersand text close the bracket, open the flower bracket, x equal to x plus 10. So x is modified, that is the original data will be modified. So close the bracket, because we are passing the x with a ampersand. Ampersand is an address reference, that is a reference of that value. Void main open bracket integer num equal to 5 modify value num. See out value of a num after modified value num end line. Here the output will be 15 because you are given 5 as a data and the parameter is passed with a num, and that value is assigned to the x, and that x is changed as a 5 plus 10 is a 15, and that value will be stored in a num. Even though x and num are the different method, different variables, but you are passing the value using a reference point. So that reference point will shows that two different names are referring the same memory address location. Hence, any changes or any modification in a function inside the function, that will affect the data. That's why the output will become 15. Pass by reference. A reference an object is sent as argument to function. Reference to a variable provide alternate name for previously defined variable. If we change made to the reference variable, then there is a change to original variable. Explanation is that num is a modified value in a modified function value function we are called operations on the reference to num, not a copy. Advantage of call by reference is that efficiency. Avoid the copying large amount of data which can be more efficient for large object. Direct modification allow functions to modify the original argument, useful for functions that need to update the arguments. Comparison of call by value and call by reference. The features we are written in this comparison features uh, call by value and call by reference for it. Parameters used in call by value. In a call by value, copy of a value will be sent as a parameters. In a call by reference, reference to the original value will be sent as a parameters. In a modification, in call by value, original value remains unchanged. But in call by reference, original value can be modified. Efficiency, if you think about the efficiency in a call by value, less efficient for large data type. But in the call by reference, more efficient for large data types. Safety in the sense the call by value safe, no side effect, but call by reference risk of unintentional modification. Pass by address. Address of object is sent as argument to function. Here ampersand is used as an address operator and arrow mark is used as a dereferencing operator. If any change made to formal argument, then there is a change to actual argument. When to use each method? Call by value. When the function does not need to modify the original data, you have to select the call by value. At the same time, when working with a small or simple data type, you can use as a call by value. Call by reference. When you are working with the function need to modify the original data, go with the reference, call by reference. And at the same time, when working with a large data type or object to avoid the overhead of a copying, go for the call by reference. Here is a demo program. We are using the both methods. Explain demo how the call by value does not change the num value, and while calling by reference value, num2 is modified. So for that we are giving an example. Carefully observe this slide. Hash include iostream.h wide call by value integer x open bracket x equal to x plus 10 close bracket, and again another function wide call by reference open bracket integer ampersand x open bracket x equal to x plus 10 close the bracket, wide main open bracket integer num1 equal to 5 integer num2 equal to 5, call by value num1 call by reference num2. See out value of num1 after call by value. So num1 num1 is called end line. So see out value of num2 after call by reference num2 end line output will be output. Here the call by value here in the call by value does not changes does not modify the value, but in the call by reference the value is modified and is increased to 15 because ampersand is used. So ampersand refer the same address of the memory for the data. Hence, there will be changes in a variables. Thank you.